Hello, everybody. This is Wine Therapy. And this is why your intro so weak though. We ain't gonna start like that today, but this is a good show today.
I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna start off taking a sip.
The topics today, y'all. First of all, good evening, good night, well, whatever you're gonna say. Evening. Today's show is about what makes a man and a woman lose respect in a relationship. So, and then we have our great Expendable Part 2.
Great.
Yes, it's great. Because Expendable is so key these days.
Hey, Cuzzo. What's going on?
So we're gonna have a good show tonight, y'all. You know, we're gonna make it funky.
Yes, we're gonna keep it funky. So can I tell a story about today's topic?
Go ahead. What story?
So I went to get a pedicure today, right? And my nail tech, I was telling him about today's show. And when I tell you, he was like actually spitting some good stuff. I was rather surprised.
So, who sound like who? No, you ain't got a whisper, don't you?
Sounded like you. He
spitting J Hendo jewels, you know.
Whatevs. But let's talk about this losing respect for a man or a woman in a relationship. Okay. So my number one is when he can't be himself. Like if he changes who he is in certain social settings. Hey, I've been drinking wine already. Like this is my second glass. So certain social settings, that makes me lose respect for you.
What you mean certain social settings?
Like you don't have to fit in. Just because you don't make a lot of money, you don't mean you got to make up that you're like some big architect with technology dude.
Well, that'd be something you should catch in the beginning because a man shouldn't do that. That's secure of himself. He shouldn't give a damn how much anybody else make, you know.
But not just that. Like he all of a sudden, like let's say that I'm really the boss at home, but then when we get out in public, he trying to tell me what to do. And it's like,
why you the boss at home though?
Because he's a simp.
This is the problem, y'all. Keyword is like she's the boss at home.
That's just an example.
But why? Okay. Women shouldn't leave no household. Let's make that clear. I don't care how much money you make. The man is looked at to protect the household and everything. It don't have nothing to do with money. Women can make more money than the man, but I'm gonna tell you something, as has been said before. The more successful a woman is, the less options she has.
And I agree with that. I didn't want to say it, but
she agrees with that.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I agree with that. But I'm just saying, with some relationships, the female is running it. You know what I'm saying? So, and he knows that it's a problem that she's running it. So that's why when they get out in public, he's trying to fake the funk and act like he in control. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but a female shouldn't be running a relationship, and no man should be running a relationship. But a man should be leading a relationship. But that's correct terms, leading. A man should be leading a relationship. A woman should be by his side. And that's what a man loses respect for a woman because she thinks she's running stuff. The word running is such a bad term. Running. What are you running?
The relationship. She running him. That's what she doing in the end.
Man don't want to be ran. And let me tell you something. One of my things
but some men are okay with that.
And those not men. I'm sorry. Those not real men. They're not real men. A man is okay to women. A man that is okay with a woman running a relationship is categorized as a bitch. Period.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a bitch. Oh, it's plain and simple. So let me tell you something. So true story. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario, right?
Okay.
I ran into something at a hotel, and this lady was arguing with this man about. Well, she's actually a manager. She's arguing with the clerk. Manager came up. So they arguing, and her husband stood behind her while she sat and went off on another man. Red flag. You tell your woman to step to the side, let you take care of that. She should not be arguing with a man. But that's how society is kind of messed up because, yes, a woman can take care of business, but if your husband is present or your significant other is present, let him take on that concern. Let him take on the matter. She was very aggressive, and he didn't decide to step up until I stepped up. And like, what the fuck you gonna do to me? If you can't do nothing to this little fucking manager you're trying to do, what the fuck you think you'll do to me? Not a damn thing. But just sit there and let a woman run her mouth. Just let you know. I told him that. I told him to get out. Like, you know what's wrong with you? You let a woman sit there, run her mouth, and you still behind her. I'm like, you're the issue, and what's wrong with society. Period.
Can I give an example, a different example?
What different example can you get? But okay, let's go ahead.
All right. Let's say that they're in this relationship and she makes all the money, right? Which is okay. You know what I'm saying? And they're okay with that. In their relationship, they're okay with her making more than him. But when they get out in public, he tries to cover it up because it's a problem. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he can't be himself. Like,
that's insecure.
That's
insecure.
Oh, okay. There we go. He's insecure. That makes a woman lose
insecure
respect.
Insecure man may make a woman want to lose respect for a man. But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't mean that she runs it. This is the thing. People forgot the meaning of love, right? Mm-hmm. We talk about financials, right? We talk about a man trying to prove that, you know, out in public, he wants to act like that he makes more money or he's down with the Joneses or whatever the hell it is. Let me tell you something. A relationship is not about money, but in 2023, that they're teaching women that, hey, if you make more money, you can lead this relationship. But in actuality, what I just said, women have less options the more money you make because your standards are up, which is good. However, it shouldn't. Women, and you asked this question too. You and Ashley in the show. How much do you want your man to make? And y'all gave amounts. Do you know how much I want my woman to make? I don't give a shit. As long as she respects me and she accepts the good things I do for her, and there's that energy going back and forth. That's it. That's what a man wants. There's no title of money or how much a woman should make. We're more concerned about the character and everything. Women are not concerned about the character. They're more concerned about the money. And that's where the domino effect falls. It's money first. God and stuff follows after money.
For some women, a lot of women, they place value on that money because he's supposed to be the provider. Men are okay with women making less, significantly less, because y'all the provider. But some women, they see that, okay, if he's not making X, amount of money, then how can he be a provider for me? That's the only difference. That's why there's that.
I got a question.
Go for it.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is a key question, y'all. Listen to this, check it out. You be the man, make over 100K, 150K, 200K. Unfaithful, he gives you question marks or whatever. You be the man to make 50K. Faithful, takes care of the house, takes care of the home. Most women, you know what they're going for? The man that's making 150K plus because they worried about more financial being set. Rather than the man that's 50K faithful but is doing a bunch of things to grow, they want to go up there to the top already. That's a problem in relationships. Women don't want to grow. They want to already be at the top. People don't want to grow relationships no more. They don't.
I personally, Ashley said it in the comments, I would be okay with the 50K.
That ain't what y'all said last time.
No,
y'all are reneging on what y'all said.
Absolutely not.
Yes, I can go to the show. I wish I had the show.
We can go to the show.
That you and Ashley had things. So you happy with the 50K?
Yes, I'm happy with the 50K. And especially, but here's the thing: it's not like that for every woman, though. Like I personally can actually be okay with that because of where I am. Period. And that's what I'm saying. It's not about money for me. It's not a money thing. We talked about this.
You know what it's about for me? Money, cash, holes. I
what's your turn? Why do you do that? Like I abuse you? Like I do not abuse him. Yeah, that's what you did.
No.
I'm a cynic. No. All right, what do we do that makes y'all lose respect for us?
So a woman to always challenge man. I cannot stand a woman to always challenge man, and that's the feminists these days. In the past 3 years, society has taught women to challenge a man. No man want to come home to a challenge.
Give me an example.
When I say challenge a man, a woman that likes to speak loud and like want to have a different opinion than yours to prove you wrong or something. You can coincide together and be on the same side while trying to figure things out in life in general. But no man wants a challenge. Now, if you're wrong and a woman's calling you out and you're being wrong, that's different. That's not a challenge. What I'm saying is like when things are going pretty good and everything, and you like, oh man, maybe I want to go to the store. Why don't you go to this stuff? It's just I don't got time for the challenge and all talking. None of that shit. I don't got time for it. And a lot of y'all women think that the loud talking shit is very cute. I'm very laid back. This is the reason why I'm single right now is that I fucking hate women that loud talk. So here, let me read this. I think it might agree with me. K Max says, we both get money. Ain't no gender roles anymore. And if she not with it, bye-bye. Ain't no I'm busting my ass and you sit at home.
Well, damn.
That was what came back, y'all. He said, ain't no more busting my ass and you sit at home. Let me tell you something. I agree and disagree. This is why I
Let's
agree.
hear it.
So I agree because to the woman that sits home and does nothing, domesticated, and she want to sit and work and want to spend all the money, and she's not sitting doing nothing. But a woman is at home taking care of the house, and y'all have kids. She take care of the kids, doing every fucking thing. Hey, she deserved to do a little splurge and spending or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about her just being domesticated. So I agree and disagree with that. You know, but I get it. I'm read Vincent's comment. He says nothing starts big, grows small. A person has to be willing to grow together, not just grow together. But hey, Vince, so you're right. A person they have to be willing to grow together. So a lot of women don't want to grow. They want to start from the top to go, diggers. I'm telling you, in today's world, if you pull up in a nice, expensive car, you getting half the women, over half, I'm gonna say 75% is they're flocking to that. You ain't gotta say shit. In today's world, a man does not have to have game and know how to keep a conversation. Money talks.
So you know how when I gave my example, you're like, those aren't men, those are bitches. Those are.
I didn't sound like that. But
no, you definitely didn't. But those aren't women, those are girls. Those are little girls.
The problem is, it's a lot of little girls.
And it's a lot of Mitches out here too.
No, a lot of Mitches is just going to other places and getting the women. They no longer attracted to the Western culture women no more.
Don't stick to the topic.
I am sticking to the topic. We respect. No. When we say a woman shines a man, that's why some men are super. They come in the passport brothers game. They going overseas.
And women do too. You see the
women can't go overseas with that bullshit. You see what's happening? No, they can't. These fucking miles. Ain't no woman going to none of these countries because men are not allowing that shit.
You know what I'm talking.
I'm just telling you, women. You said women going. Where they going?
They do. They get a lot of Nigerians. A lot of them.
Nigerians definitely don't play that shit. And I bet you they straight that shit up.
I promise you.
Because over there, the backhand be like, well. But that's like no, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it, but
yeah,
men are very. Domestic violence is fucking common in some of these other countries. And
here's the thing: Courtney and Vincent said it. Courtney said both get money, and Vincent said grow together. We're a team. We're a team.
I'm from
what?
Actually, the good women are not gold diggers, but men pass those women up. There's a reason why some men pass good women up. Because all good women are not for good men. Because women can be good but possess masculine traits that man does not like. And they flock the way.
Like I just masculine traits, like
masculine traits, like the first of all, the voice. I know one's like a woman that hollers and screams. Now, I ain't said a woman don't have to speak up. I
was thinking something.
I know. Yeah. I'm thinking those things. So here's the thing: a woman's gonna give her opinion. Absolutely, I respect that. It's how you get your opinion. It's part of communication. Communication is not like screaming and talking shit going back and forth. That's not communication. And in a lot of relationships, you got that loud talking and the verbal abuse that leads to something else that they don't align.
So I think that some women take that approach with men, and I'm not saying it's right because I think that's probably the most disrespectful thing you can do to a man. It's like yell at him and cuss him out. But I think some women take that approach because they feel that's the way to get his attention. Like unless I'm yelling and screaming at you, because think about it, how many. I'm gonna take black men for example. How many black men grew up in a house where their mama she did was yell, get your ass in here and clean this room, Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they feel like that's the only way to get his attention because that's what he knows.
No, that's bullshit. My mom did that shit, and I don't want nobody. I love my mama, love your mom, but I don't want nobody like my mama.
But that's you. But some men that's how they respond to that, or some women feel like they have to do that to get his attention.
I don't want no fucking woman think she got to talk to me like I'm some fucking type of slave master or something like that shit. So no. I know I'm real laid back though. I'm very fucking laid back. I'll be in chill mode most of the time. I don't know like not too many men out here like that. I'm not trying to control you. Go out with your friends. I ain't checking no phones. Who fucking cares about that? Nobody. I don't care about that stuff. So it's like when a woman says she's a good woman, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag. That is hilarious.
I gotta go back. It's all about. So Ashley says all about communication and the calm tone. Now, if we ask for something to be done 3 times more, we have an attitude. But that's the problem. So you said that. So what is causing him? This is how you communicate. You don't get an attitude. You say, "Baby, what's going on?" I asked you 3 times. Like, You know, it's the way you communicate. Women don't know how to communicate that. The society has taught women and men, because men got women paying. I mean, got women paying bills to take care of their ass, weak ass men, and the ones y'all complain about are the men that y'all sit and take care of.
Jay Hendo, so you're telling me today on July 27th, 2023, that you have never said something to your lady that came off like real shitty?
I'm sarcastic, so I know I don't scream. I don't scream.
But that was my question. I said that it came off shitty.
No, it did not come off shitty.
No. Yeah, I gotta move because lightning is about to strike.
Lightning is not about to strike because you gotta clarify what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
I'm not disrespectful. I've never just said something disrespectful like a cuss B word and none of that, whatever. Now, in the aftermath, when it was over with, maybe some things may have came out in frustration when I was assaulted verbally. I was a victim.
No, okay. So here's my point with that. I think number one, we all human, right? So nobody's perfect. You're gonna have your moment, but I think that if she respects you as a man, she's gonna come at you the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like even when she's frustrated, she's not gonna come at you like this. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna be like that. But that's something y'all have to build in your relationship. That's something that you gotta cultivate, nurture, and create.
RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Women don't get it.
Keep it moving. What's Vince got to say? What we got?
Well, Ashley said, y'all are forgetful. Come on, you don't like to repeat yourself either. Let me tell you something. Don't speak for the man. Vince said, rude. It's about respect. Wait. How was it rude? It wasn't rude, but you can't. We don't like to repeat yourself either. I don't mind. Like if I repeat myself, I'm coming to correct.
Okay. I guess. Okay,
so Susan. Okay, Vincent. So we said the body language speaks about eye rolls. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to say this because I'm not working at the show again. The people can't see the comments. So Vincent's talking about how the body language speaks volumes, how eye rolls and your head snaps and screaming. That's what I'm talking about. The body. That's what makes the communication even worse. And nobody wants no women like that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And then people. Let me tell you something. Let me go back to overseas. Because I hear people make negative comments about men go overseas to get women because they can control them. It's not about control. I think men look for more like traditional roles. Traditional, not to be traditional women up in the United States. Corrupted women.
Corrupted them. No comment. I'm not even gonna.
It's good women out here though. I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah.
Scars.
What is Ashley saying? It's the disrespect for me. Exactly. But you know what? So I'm super animated. Like when I talk and I talk with my hands. So sometimes my hands can be more like at work, they tell me like, they be like, your hands. And so I make an effort to put my hands in my pocket when I'm talking to work because I'm always like this. And so sometimes it can come off as but I think my tone and my approach supersede that, overtake that. You don't agree?
No, you know the hand talking because I'm a hand talker. Like I'm on a cipher, about to pick a freestyle. So that's only when you're on the mic and you're not on the microphone. So women can't allow you to use your hands unless you're giving bars or you're giving bars.
You know what? I'm gonna take a sip.
Ashley said, telling Vincent it's very disrespectful. You have to treat others like you want to be treated. How is that? People say that they don't do the shit. I'm sorry, I gotta be honest. Politically, yes, you do. But does it happen? No, you don't. Let me tell you something. People can say when nice women when men come across a nice woman, they're supposed to take advantage. What is a nice woman? What is a nice woman for that man? That's what you got to think. I'm a nice man, but I might not be a nice man for that woman. She might figure that shit out later and might come back. But two is it ain't going on. Here's the thing. A lot of people know what they want. And I came across this document that says, God put the right man in the right woman's life at the wrong time for her.
Wait, say it one time.
God put the right man in a woman's life at the wrong time for her. And then somehow you're supposed to take it slow. Women don't catch on to that. I'm going to have to share that with y'all because it's like a 20, 30-minute video. I'm about to post it in the group. But it's pretty like informative. So
very interesting. All right, you ready for my next one?
Go ahead.
We lose respect for men when you take us for granted.
How does a man take it for granted?
They don't recognize what it is that we do to hold them down and to make sure that they are well taken care of, or their presence, or how we're there for them.
So how you want to be recognized?
Well, it depends on a person's love language. Quite honestly, it depends. Some people, they want that verbal recognition. Some people want that quality time, like acknowledge it. But some people, I think, in relationships, men and women, sometimes you do take your partner for granted.
I can see that to a certain extent, and men do it a lot of times. But I think men are more discreet in the red flags they give in comparison to women. See, women complain about wanting a good man all the time and not being appreciated, but then settle for less than what they're worth and deal with and tolerate things for periods of time. What do you want?
Why do you say that? I know, or I forget. So I think that sometimes men assume that some of the things that we do for you all, that we're just supposed to do them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think sometimes y'all don't recognize that those extra things we're doing because we genuinely love and care for y'all. But that's the take for granted piece. Like, that you're not even recognizing that I'm going that extra mile.
That's the things you're supposed to do, just like it's things a man's supposed to do. So there's things you're supposed to do as a woman.
There are things you're supposed to do.
So
yeah,
that one. And Ashley, see
what she got.
Ashley says it becomes a routine, like dinner done when you get home. Then you complain about little things just we think there's a cooked meal when you walk in. Let me tell you something. Yes, you should appreciate a cooked meal when you walk in. However, don't throw no sloppy Joe together.
Not no sloppy Joe.
Don't throw some shit in and say a meal is cooked because it could be restaurant food that day. But I get it though. She says routine. Like dinner's done when you get home. And what man wouldn't like that?
Yeah. But sometimes you take it for granted. Or like, let's say I didn't did all this stuff. I didn't cleaned, I didn't cook, I didn't wash your drawers, I didn't got your favorite ice cream and drink and all this other stuff. And then you come in and you like, but you didn't fill the ice trays up. Like you just, everything I just did, you let the ice trays overshadow the fact that I've done all of this to make your house a home.
At some point, he's gave you a red flag where he's not appreciative, man. He lets you know before this is going to happen. That's why you got to pay attention to details. Men get details now. I'm sorry, but women, if you out here trying to treat a man like a king that's not a king and he's a little fucking pussy, but you just keep on pushing the fact that I'm going to treat my man that's not a man this way, and you're not getting the expectations out of it, when you know it ain't there, don't do it a red flag. Just stop. Here's another thing too. So, actually, let me get back to what makes me lose respect. Okay. I don't want to drive off.
All right.
So, I don't want to. There's poor hygiene. I had this poor hygiene, and I'm gonna get my poor hygiene with the fucking not cleaning the bathrooms. Let me tell you something. I'm a bachelor, single man. I have a house. My house is clean, but my house looks like a bachelor pad. A woman's house should not look like my house. Let me tell you something. I'm real bougie. Me years ago, they do this. And me now do this. When I go to a woman's house, I look at what decoration she have up. Does she make me take off my shoes when I go in that house? I hope you make me take my shoes off because it's gross as fuck to walk around after you've been outside and been in fucking public bathrooms and walk around a woman's house. So I see for bathrooms clean. Trust me, there's a bathroom inspection going on. And me, I'm a fucking bougie. It's for your house, nothing like my house. So, but that's the bathrooms. Poor hygiene. I sometimes want to go down. There should not be nothing stopping me. I cannot stand dirty litter box. There should be dirty litter box. You should go to jail for keeping a dirty litter box.
Not go to jail, and y'all should go to jail for having nasty, stinky balls.
Well, athletic balls is what they call them.
Whatever.
Because when you go to the gym and everything, but
no, sometimes it's like that. Just
we're talking about what I know. We're talking about what makes a man lose respect. We're not talking about what makes a man lose respect. We're not talking about women.
But you know what? Okay, not that like I know about dirty keeping litter boxes or whatever you said it is, but I do think that a woman should, like, even when you lounging around the house, you should still be cute, ladies. Period. Like, you should still smell good. Period. Like,
they stop that though after they lure you in.
No, you should never stop it
and walk around looking like Florence.
No, you can't. Like, you cannot. You need to be at Victoria's Secrets. You need to get some Skims. You need to get some something. And yeah, you got to keep it cute, period, and keep it.
That's true. Because if you
Smelly
don't keep
good.
it cute and keep it smelling good, it's gonna cheat on you. Or somebody with a better smelling litter box.
That's true. But you know what's so crazy about that? That was the first thing my nail tech said. But he said stinky, and I can't say the P word. Yeah. So that's what he said, stinky P.
Why even? Like, I mean, come on now. I mean, you say there's some ladies, and I guess men too, to a certain extent. You gotta be ready, because you never know when they gonna take your shaft out and go downtown.
Why you gotta say shaft? Shaft.
The pole.
The pole.
The Wilson bat, the Louisville Slugger. You never know when they gonna take it out. But see, a lot of men have women that don't like to do that. So they figure like, why even wash my balls tonight? She ain't going down.
Oh, and that's sad. You should always be prepared.
Women,
there's nothing like a
if
good
you ain't out there
middle of the night BJ
sucking on a Louisville Slugger, your man's gonna cheat on you.
Jesus.
Somebody's gonna suck on that Louisville Slugger. It's true. It sounds so bad, but it's true.
It's facts. It's facts.
Like true.
Okay, but real talk, there are men out there that like a funky monkey, and that's not you. But some men prefer the funkier the better, and I don't see how and why they're munching on that. Like, I think that's sick, and you're not about to munch on that and then come kiss me. It's just not about to happen. Like,
I don't know how.
Some men, and I think older men like the funky monkey too. It's not necessarily your age group.
Some men is just weird though. Like, we got weird, creepy ass men. I'm first sorry for y'all women. Y'all don't have good options out there.
Yeah.
You know, once you can get her past the gold diggers, you can find a good woman though. I think we got great options as men, but we got to get through the trash out there.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's just really bad. Like, and I'm speaking from experience. I know someone like that. Her man don't want her to shower.
Ain't nothing like the smell of a dirty fish tank. It's terrible.
That is horrible.
Like, you can't even. You can't even stand up like the Statue of Liberty no more. Like, the Statue of Liberty is like.
But that makes him more enticed. Specifically the butt. IJS.
All right, go on to the next thing.
All right. Switching gears. Here we go. All right. Another thing that makes women lose respect for men is when you all are possessive. That is like ill.
Yeah, I don't like the possessive, but sometimes I like the possessive when they like, give me that dick.
Yeah, like, don't be possessive as in like, it goes back to that insecure thing.
Be freaky possessive though.
Yeah.
Be freaky
possessive. Tell me in the middle of it that it's,
No, not the middle of it. I'm talking about different freaky. So you said possessive, right?
Yeah.
So if a woman don't want a man to go out, why are you going out with the homies?
Oh, I was being.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not like late.
All right.
But no, we don't. No man want no possessive like woman. We don't want no possessive woman. Who are you at? Where you been? Well, you know that. Shut your trap. No. We don't want that. We don't want no woman sitting up there telling us where you going, where you at, and calling us while we out. Yeah. We are out with our friends. We are kicking it.
Yeah.
We are out looking at other women with the boys. No, we got a woman at home, but that's what men do.
Yeah.
No, we don't. Yes, we do. We make fun of people because let me tell you something. I saw a girl today, right? Her little cheeks was out. I mean, it was the nastiest cheeks I've probably ever seen. The nastiest butt cheeks. I shook it.
So the butt cheeks are that imagine the litter box.
Yeah, the litter box looks falling out. But never go back. Nobody said I'll say this. No, but a woman that's possessive, because I dealt with that. Like, nobody wants that. It's annoying as fuck. But men have become more possessive and more controlling, you know, and that as a turnoff, you know.
Yeah. So. I feel like it's nothing more attractive to me than a confident man. Like, confidence is very attractive. It's sexy. And so when you are possessive like that, it's such a turnoff. And I lose all respect for you because I need you to be confident that I'm coming home to you, that I'm yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do extra things and be all.
That kind of man is secure.
Yeah.
Like, you got a secure woman, you know what I'm saying? Just send a dick pic and tell her what's waiting on the home.
Jesus.
So I don't know. Says respect is definitely lost when we are not loyal, and Latin American men are very unfaithful, and that's why American men go to Latin American country and get the women who are loyal because the little westernized women are too stuck on how much money they make, how many degrees they got, and everything, all that shit.
Mm-mm.
And then you'll be left with men here who don't want to work. You can just take care of them. Because all the men that are worth shit is probably going to go somewhere else and get what they want.
That's interesting because that was actually my next one. So
what?
Loyalty.
Yeah,
you can't be loyal.
Also,
these dudes ain't loyal.
There's a reason why these dudes ain't loyal, because y'all allow it. It is allowed.
I agree with that to an extent. But I think it goes both ways. Anybody is going to do what you let them do. Period. That goes for men and women.
That's period. But women are taught to like we said, they're getting money. Because let me tell you, the first thing is this list is different. When women is looking for men, I told you, what's the first thing looking for? Money. Where's God? What men is looking at? We're looking at tradition, and that's all in the realms of God and everything, all that in there. So. And Ashley, you do it. Oh, let me break it down, baby. Ashley says, "How do we allow it?" Because let me tell you something. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. You allow it when you meet a guy. You talk to him. A man knows what he's want. A man set the pace kind of when they're talking. A man knows what he wants. When you allow a man to take time to figure shit out, it's been like 4, 5, 8, a year, months. That's fucking bullshit. I don't give a fuck. What you say, a real man knows what he wants to go get. He's going to get it.
Yeah.
12 months, year and a half, man knows what he wants. Period. But women, you allow that and you allow him to do what he want to do. So let me tell you something. And I said in the last show I did with Jack. Women give up the pussy. And I hate to be blunt, but that's who I am. Women, you give it up to try to steal a man's heart, right? You gave it the draw, like, man, I'm gonna lure him in there, and I give him some. Women, you don't have to give him shit. Give him your personality. Give him that. Give him little things, this and that. Until he commits, don't give it up. And this is serious. It sounds so vulgar with pussy. Sensitive people don't fucking watch the show. Fucking cares. But being real, don't give them none. Man knows what they want in the first few months. If you see something in the woman, because we have brains, right? We think. We go in the future. We just don't tell you. We project shit. After weeks and weeks and weeks, you project to be wanted or not. So women sit and just wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give her the goods. I'm gonna wait. And you talking to this guy, you think he's like sitting up there thinking for a whole year?
Yeah. And like, okay, because this was Ashley's question, right? How do we allow it? Another way I think, we allow it is, let's say somebody who you start a relationship with a man who's married. Like you're setting that expectation for what that loyalty, respect, and trust is gonna look like in a relationship. You allowing it, you know what I'm saying? Or if, you're just letting him sit at home and do everything while you working, 2-3 jobs, you allowing it. So what incentive does he have to go out and better himself and do right? That's what you allow. So if you started that in the beginning of the relationship, I don't want to hear you complain about this 6 months from now, because he was doing that in the beginning.
The motherfucker don't work. So he's not a king. And that's why it's my theory. I gotta bring my theory back up.
All right.
So I gotta bring this up, y'all. The spades players. So this is what they do. This is what women do. And I'm gonna tell you, Ashley, this is what they do. So your higher cards in spades are the spades, of course, the 2, 3, 4, to king, queen, and you got the little joker, big joker. Women allow a man to play cards like the 5 of clubs, the 10 of clubs, maybe the joker. They might get the king of hearts. The cards like that, they give you a little bit. They don't give you a lot. And you accept that as your minimum. Well, at least he's doing this. At least he's doing that. And you're trying to like brag about something that ain't shit. And you're trying to like uplift it. It ain't shit. Make men play their fucking high cards. When you make them play their high cards, they will respect and return. But the problem is women are making them play these little cards. And now you're turning into like the masculine woman and complain about being masculine, but you're taking care of the dude. That's not a fucking man.
Yeah.
He's not a king. I'm sorry. There have been like stuff written that identifies and tells you the qualities of a real man, a real king. And y'all know it, just like a man wants traditional woman, a woman's wants traditional man, but women are too fixated on traditional man, putting money first, not values. It's money first. It's all about money. Because take this: when a man loses that money, what are they then?
Good question. But that's the same thing as like when I asked before, like when it comes to that time when your Louisville slugger isn't slugging nothing, what do you have? Like that's why a relationship can't be built on sex. Just like it can't
Yes,
be.
it can be built on sex. There are stuff to keep it going, just natural. To have your Louisville
Oh
slugging,
my
hitting
goodness.
60 home runs
Look,
like Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa,
No.
70
No.
at a late age. And there is stuff that exists. But that's for another show.
No, when he got Alzheimer's and that thing is limp as the day is long.
Let me tell you, ain't no Alzheimer's unless you That's different. That's a different story, though.
No, but I'm just saying, but no, it just in general, like if like or just it may not be him, it may be women. Like women have a dip in their sex drive. She may not be
right.
You know, they might not get as juicy as they used to in the past. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, sir, is that sex can't sustain a relationship just like money cannot sustain a relationship.
Well, it's not all about sex anyway, but
it's not all about money either.
Yes, it is. So
it shouldn't be. That's my point. It shouldn't be,
but it is. I'm just but not all of us are like that. I already said that we cannot judge people for the damage that others have done.
Come on, you said that, girlfriend.
But you can't judge people for the damage that others have done. But people get judged and have to deal with the damages that other people done for their when they set the standard in the next relationship.
Yeah.
Which means, as Jay said, it hurt people. They still hurt. Don't know it.
But you know, I think it's a difference in acknowledging that you holding on, like that. This is that I still got some hurt from this previous thing versus no, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I think acknowledging it is like the first step to being free from it.
Yeah, but a lot of people acknowledge, and I've been a victim. I mean, I've been a person who's done it before too. I want to read this. Ashley says, "Sex isn't everything. Let's be honest." And I might disagree with you.
It's not everything, but
sex is 75-80% of everything. Let me tell you something.
80?
The missionary woman will get cheated on every day. Women, you better learn how to ride something. You better learn how to lick something because sex means everything. Nobody want no. And I'm being real. Hey, I'm just being real. It sounds messed up, but you don't want a woman that doesn't provide excitement, or vice versa. Man said he's not licking, doing nothing. Women, you don't want that. Women can hold off. I don't know how long you can, but you have to. Sex means something to a certain extent. It is everything.
So
to a certain extent.
No missionary women, no stinky litter boxes. Anything else?
The missionary woman is such boring. Like, and then I hate look at all that spit on me.
Okay, I thought this was a late night.
No, it's not. But that's a true story. No, I'm actually being. It's like it turns anything off. Like I'm at an age right now. I think I'm turned on by a woman's mental. Like just talking to her, having a conversation with her. Can I laugh with her? Can I get connected? And that puts me in a better place.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. I don't know who this is. The irony of a woman would give a guy some love who's not doing anything, trying to better themselves.
Ooh, come on. You better say that. And women, we stupid. You got to understand the power of the Jay-Z said it, the power of the PUS.
But the PUSY does nothing for me until I connect. Let me tell you, at this age right now,
lies.
At this age right now, I'm more connected with the person, what they bring to the table before I move to the sex. Sex ain't first. Let me tell you something. Honestly, if I meet a woman, if I have sex in the first few days, the shit is over with. It's no respect. It ain't a relationship over with. We ain't got no connection in 2 days. We can connect, but not connect like that. That's real talk. You can look at a fat ass and some fat titties. It looks nice. But at this age, there's a lot of risk when you fucking have sex with somebody from babies, everything. That's a lot of risk. You want to make sure you have a connection. Men could do that shit in one night, whatever. That's just not me right now. I'm seeing if I can have a conversation because I get turned off at easy shit. I get turned off when a woman say dumb shit. I can go from Statue of Liberty to like fucking little state of Maine or something.
Oh, you know what? I'm talking about beyond that first moment. Even like once you're in a relationship, like women, you hold a lot of power, ladies. You hold a lot of power.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
Women don't hold a lot of power.
Yes, we do.
Women, you don't hold power.
You might be the head, but we're the neck. Okay, you can't turn your head. You can't turn your head without me being the neck.
A woman needs a man. A man can be single longer than a woman can, and that's how society is making it. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, though.
Go tell me.
Society is corrupt, and society wants a woman in charge, so a woman can make emotional decisions. It is easy to overtake from a woman than it is to overtake from a strong king. That's a fact. That's why a woman needs a man more than vice versa, because you can get a man, get a woman that's chatty, and she'll fuck up what he's trying to build. You kick the chatterbox aside, bring you in a queen that can help you build and be a better co-pilot.
Guess what?
So we do it.
If women weren't powerful, Adam would have been in the garden by himself. That's why God gave him Eve. Because
okay, you can spit biblical, but that's way past that.
Think about it. That's the point of it. That's like they started it all. That I'm here to be the help me. You can't accomplish nothing without your help me. That's my power that I got.
So the nice guy get put on a 3-month rule.
A 3-month rule. Do you think 3 months is too long?
It's all about connections. How often you talk. I think. Let me tell you actually something, and I might talk about this more tomorrow. And this is one of the things that I make you lose respect. So a woman shows interest, a man shows interest. In order to get to know each other, there has to be like frequent contact every day.
Yeah.
Then a woman come up, or a man might say this too. A man do this too. Oh, I'm busy. I'm doing this. You make time for what you want to make time for.
Ooh.
And I hate that's the weakest fucking excuse. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. The shit is weak. But then it makes it like, oh, what do you think you're obligated to do this? Like, let's be for real. And I'm gonna talk about this more tomorrow. And when you meet people in the dating world, if you're interested, you're not. Speak the fuck up. I'm not interested. I think, talk like adults.
Yeah.
Talk like you're fucking adult, and then you pay your own mortgage and you pay your own goddamn bills. Talk. Oh, I'm busy at work. Well, don't fucking entertain nobody. Get the fuck out the dating world.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you said, people do what they want to do. They make time for what they got to make time for. Because I'll have like 5 kids in my office, but I'll still text you back. I'll still, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to. But if I don't want to, I'm going to forget that you texted me and then text you that night when I get home like, damn, I just saw your message.
This is what women do nowadays.
What?
They meet a nice guy, right? They put the nice guy in the back pocket because they're trying to see what happened. I'm going to talk about this more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Before you get that. They put the guy in the back pocket and they treat him like shit, which is typically what happens. Then they get all the other guys out and, they try to like mingle a finger between things. Women, if you be the guy that you think that's a king, try to stick with that method and see if it works. It may not, like that king might not be for you. You might be meant for another king, but stop fucking with the peasants. Stop fucking with men that talk with their money because they have no interest in you.
The gestures.
You're gonna give up them draws and you're gonna become number statistic.
And guess what? Men need to follow that advice as well.
Man, we make choices though. That's women that realize. I mean, it might hurt, but man, women don't have all the power. At the end of the day, a man proposes.
A man chooses a woman.
A man chooses a woman. He proposes. A woman out here, the way they audition themselves now, is leading men to go across the border and the waters.
The border and the waters. Hey, so speaking of, this is my nail tech. He was dropping some real knowledge today. You ready for this quote? What? From Joseph?
Hey, Joseph.
Yes, Joseph said, y'all go see him. I forgot the name of the shop, but it's on Lincoln Highway. But anyway, nowadays, love is not based on effort, it's based on expectations. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we just said it's not based on effort. Like, how many people put forth effort in relationships when you meet somebody? That means taking the time to call, getting to know somebody. They expect things now. So now you're expecting, like, I hate to keep saying this, like money. So a woman expects the guy to take them out, which is traditional, spend this amount of money, but they want to go to certain restaurants. They're not really interested in going, men don't want a man. They want to go to certain places and get a meal. But that's not the point of a date. People forgot what the point of a date is. The point of a date is going out to get to know a person and have a conversation. But some women go is to go to these like restaurants. Like, I don't even fucking know you. First of all, we're not going on no huge date. We're going to something simple and we're going to fucking get to know each other. That's how you do it if a woman want to talk to you. No, but I'm hungry. I had this one day. Woman came out. The plan was already set that we were going somewhere to get ice cream. But she tried to come with the game plan and call an audible. I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. And I'm like, well, that's too goddamn bad. Because I don't know you. We're not gonna go spend like dinner and sit down or whatever. I don't fucking know you. And I'm not. My time is valuable. We're gonna go here. And if you're interested in me, you're not gonna really fucking mind having ice cream anyway. Because if a woman interested in you, she gonna let that stomach like talk to her and growl because it's not gonna really be meant like in her mind, she's not gonna be thinking about that. She's gonna be excited about this date.
Yeah.
This broad thinking about eating. So I already knew from that point then, all right, it's over with. And people don't like the blunt facts. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I think it's messed up because a lot of times we pass somebody up because we have this unrealistic expectation, but we're not recognizing that they are trying, that they are putting forth the effort. And that's how you end up missing out on some good people.
What is good? Like it's gotta be compatible. Like good and come together, but it's not a good match.
Who is this? Relationships is just doomed.
I gotta find out who is it. Relationships are doomed.
Hey, just doomed, huh?
And it
So
is,
there's no
though.
hope for nobody, huh?
It's a war going on. Like there's a war going on.
That is too
between
funny.
men and women, and the men. Damn, both are losing to a certain extent. But I'm saying more women take care of men.
Yeah, it's
but I just
sick.
I never seen so many fucking big mouth women in my life though.
What's your next? Because I want us to get to the expendable thing.
I got too much, but we can get to expendable.
Okay,
thing.
all right.
It's expendable time, y'all.
Okay.
So last show we talked about the word expendable, and then people say I was too harsh on using the word expendable, and I'm gonna go back to that and tell you that Expendables gang made a woman expendable, let you know she's interested in you. Regardless of whether to believe it or not. Because if you give a woman too much attention, she's gonna play you. 9 times 10. It's a 50-50 chance she's gonna play you. You give a woman too much attention, show your interest, and you pursue her, she might play you to the left unless she's interested. And if you got money, there might be 2 times out of 10 she play you because the digger's inside that heart.
The digger is there.
The digger assists.
Oh my goodness.
Digger, please.
I don't know, Jay Henny. I don't know if I agree with this because sometimes for me personally, that pursuit shows me how interested you are. So like,
no.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
This is why not.
If you want it, pursue me.
You can pursue to a certain extent and stop. If she's interested in you, she'll reach out. Period. It is. Because you can't really read. Women are so like emotional these days, and they're not trash or whatever. But I believe that you show your interest, you present yourself. So check it out for me, for example, right? Mm-hmm. My situation. We had this conversation earlier, or it was yesterday. You look at my situation, right? I got my 3 kids, right? People like 3 kids.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, 3 kids. You know, we got 3 mothers. Damn. But in actuality, I was married, and I tried to marry my other 2 kids' mother. Stuff didn't unfortunately work. They were real relationships. I'm not going. But women look at that like and be judgmental. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh, this, that. That's when I meet women. And you actually meet me, like, damn, this motherfucker take care of his business. I don't let women know how much money I make. You just know I work a lot. I don't reveal none of that shit. But I got what I have. Thanks to the Most High. I have what I have. My kids are well taken care of. Mm-hmm. Great dad. We do our business with this. I work. I travel. I do a lot of stuff. But women would probably miss that based on being judgmental. So that's why I meet women like halfway and I stop. Because, okay, if you're interested in learning more about me, that's you. I'm a fucking king. So I don't give a fuck what people say, what people think. Mm-hmm. You go pursue it or you're not. Yeah. It's just that simple. Yeah. And that's why I think expendable, it's just what it is. It sounds so harsh and it's so harsh. I'm sorry, America. People got so sensitive.
Not America.
America got so sensitive, but you have to, and that's how the dating game is. So if a woman is feeling you, you show your interest, pursue, and you step back. And if they don't come at you, I may sound arrogant probably, but I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. I know what I bring to the table. Mm-hmm. And the word expendable, fellas, if you got your shit together, you're doing what you're supposed to do, regardless of what your status is. Mm-hmm. If you're a businessman, do your thing. I think this shit work. Some men probably like, no, you gotta go to woman, Katie, you gotta do this, pursue them all the way. You might get lucky and find a woman that takes you off that. But I'm just saying, some women these days they act off that shit.
Yeah. You know what Neil Tech Joseph said?
What?
It's like a catch and release. He gave I told you I want Joseph on the podcast. Joseph was like talking that stuff today. Let's read some of these comments.
I'm the last one. Got to step back because he just put it down there. You got to step back.
Release.
And I think that's in it. I think that's what I'm saying. You pursue. If one interested to you, she'll come back. She'll come back and say what happened. Mm-hmm. And you will know, because here's the thing: you never know what a woman is thinking sometimes, and people don't share their feelings. But do you through that type of what you call it, nonverbal communication. A woman's gonna fucking come back to you, whatever. But it's just a stupid. You gotta in a dating world to know if a woman is interested. That's some shit you may have to revolt to. Like you gotta go to. You gotta go to and make one expendable. Step back. Sometimes you gotta do that.
And if they don't come back, it is what it is.
If you don't come back, go to the next one. See, it's plentiful women and the sea for men for us. There are women out here that are traditional, or you can take your ass overseas. You can go to one of the Asian countries. You can go down to one of the Latin American countries. There are many women down there. And
look, I'm about to find the passport sisters because I keep hearing about the passport
ain't
bros.
No goddamn passport sisters.
Hey, I'm about to find the passport sisters.
Ain't nobody taking no passport sisters with all that westernized culture shit going on. That's the problem. These like okay, let's go to what that girl got in trouble at overseas. She was in Dubai, right?
Dubai, yeah.
They ain't taking that shit. She had this loud mouth, and that in their country, she like that is just illegal. Yeah, somebody actually had a cheating relationship. I guess you want to.
I don't know if I technically did.
Oh boy, here we go. That's another story. That's a girls' night story.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So for girls' night, I'll tell the story about when I think I cheated.
Oh boy. Social media has allowed too much access to people. I agree. And Ashley, passport sisters would never exist. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The men are different from other countries. You just said, Irina just said that Latin men, they're the biggest cheaters. They have many women. That's because they have a lot of options, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
But good men, there are good men out here, there are good women out here. The thing is, the good men, they're hard to pick and find. That I'm gonna be honest with. I'm gonna have to agree with on that. But they're hard to pick and find when there's a woman out there being dominant. Let me tell you what a woman said.
What?
He said, even the sweetest innocent face speaks in sheep.
You'll have to tune into girls' night to hear the story.
Oh, I had to see that on the comments.
It's probably Lucas.
So this young lady said to me how she mentioned how she worked for this company, and it was a $1 trillion company, and it was congratulations, cool, whatever. But when I got to hear repetitively, like, okay, you said it once, like, no man cares about how much money a woman makes. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. I'm gonna say on tomorrow's show, a man does not care how much a woman make. We don't give a fuck. All we give a damn about is traditional values and being respected, because in return, we will give it all. And I'm a man. Period. We don't care how much a woman make. We don't care. If you're successful, great, we're gonna support you. If you want to do this, we're gonna support you. But we don't fucking look for a woman. We don't say you gotta have 2 degrees. We gotta have a girl that got $150,000 on car, on house. We don't give a fuck.
But surprisingly, there are a lot of men who do think like that.
But they want 2-income households. Granted, it took me a year to get to this mind frame now, because I did believe at one point that a woman had to meet a dude halfway. But now, going through things in life, going through some changes, I think a man should be able to provide for a woman or whatever works for that couple.
Bam.
But a man should be able to provide at all times. But I think that it's easier for men these days because we don't require a salary amount. But when a woman requires a salary amount, then the pickings are slimmer.
Here's the thing. You said it's based on what works for the relationship, right? And I'm totally down with that. That's totally what it is. I just want to know, I'm not taking care of nobody. So that's my thing about the income. So it ain't got to be 300 million. It ain't got to be 50K. I'm not taking care of you. I'm not giving you pocket money for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not, I could see if like you were down and out for a minute, but that's not going to be the basis of our entire relationship. Period.
You know what? Better tell her to call Tyrone.
I think he needs to call Tyrone. Call him. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
He said, y'all don't want to spend shit though.
Please, who is this? First of all, that's not true. That's definitely not true. I think it's just, and I don't understand how a man could really feel like a man when you in the house all day and letting a woman take care of you. I don't understand. Like, how can you really feel like a real man and she taking care of you?
I get that. A man is not around trying to like make life better for himself, then that's the thing. Women sit there and they do that, and guess what? It's gonna keep going and going and going. Like, have some fucking respect for yourself. You gotta get
Yeah,
strong, kick that motherfucker out. Like, make his ass expendable. Maybe he gonna get a job and bring his ass back. So the word
exactly.
expendable is not all that bad.
Yeah,
It's just
it
shit.
really isn't. Like, I think the first time you said it, it was just like the way that it was put out there. But and I want to be real clear on this. It's nothing wrong with. There are different ways to take care of your man other than being the provider for both of y'all. I think that if a man respects you, he will never let you, do stuff that is gonna put you in a bad predicament to carry him. Because that's literally what it is. You know what I mean? But there are ways that, women, we take care of our man, but I'm not about to provide for you.
Well, a man's out there looking for women to provide, they should know. Like, I don't know, women, they deal with a lot of bullshit, and guess what? They deal with so much bullshit. They take their bullshit until the next relationship when they think they heal, and they're reacting off of the last relationship and a new person not knowing, and that's what the fuck happens.
Yeah.
But men, to keep control, don't let a woman have control. Make her ass expendable. She said that's not describe male behavior as man behavior. Just justify your point.
Hey, and you know what? It is vice versa, and it's not all men. You know what I mean? It's definitely just some men, but it's crazy that I think that nowadays it's more acceptable for women to really take care of men.
But that's what society has turned into. That's why men are less masculine. They're making women more masculine. So now it's going to be the standard at the way things going, where women are going to be taking care of men in the household. It's slowly trending towards that, with men dressed in leggings and other little fucking free shit. Hope they don't get us banned, but I don't care. Anyway, in all seriousness, though, society's changing gender roles, where men are like sitting at home and they're making women the breadwinners. So, and I'll tell you this is for a different show. So, if women are the breadwinners, they're leading the household, it's easy to take over a household from a woman because the emotions of women are not built for that. Men are built to be protectors. Men are built to be providers. But society has been like changing that over time, and over the last 3 years, it started at the start of whatever just happened, whatever y'all want to call it, who believe it, who don't believe it, but 3 years ago, y'all know what happened.
Yeah.
And it killed a lot of middle class people, especially a lot of middle class men or businessmen. It killed a lot of things. And society continues to push men, not me, because I don't fuck with that shit. But they're pushing men, and they're starting in schools where you're going to see 10, 20 years from now, you're going to see even less options for women. Women, if you think the dating pool is bad now, it ain't going to be shit for you later the way they push a man in this role. And while women are out there, oh, we appreciate this, do that, blah, blah, blah. You ain't going to appreciate it later when ain't no man out here for you, because they'll be dressed taking the man that you want. So that's what society is doing right now. So the dating world is fucked up because of social media.
Yeah.
It's fucking it up. And what society is pushing with the help of social media, because society put social media there. And so women can thrive off likes and the attention. That's their boyfriend. It's likes.
It's the likes.
The likes their boyfriend. They don't give a fuck about you. As long as somebody like their picture. Guess what?
That's crazy.
Your personality, your looks ain't gonna look like that forever. Your personality is gonna mean something one day, and you're gonna have to use that motherfucker.
Yeah. No man doing what you say. No man, right? There are males who are doing what I described. Absolutely, there are males. No.
Well,
like
this is what I was saying earlier. No, like I said before, many women take care of those type of men. It's their choice. The good man in the back pocket.
That's wild. Wow.
It's crazy, but this is society. You gotta need to pay attention on how the gender roles are being pushed and how they're forcing men to wear fucking purses now and call them. They ain't call them purses. They call them
Merces.
What the fuck?
Or man bags.
Man bag. It's no such thing as a fucking man bag. It's a purse. That's what it is. And they're pushing it in general. While people are like, oh well, you gotta respect this. Good luck, y'all.
Keyword bums. Facts.
The species is nurturing the providers, hence the reason they allow men to take advantage and take care of bums.
Yeah, bums. And it's sad, you know what I mean? Like, and I think it's a thing. Like, any woman who's doing that, she don't know her worth either. She don't know her worth. Like,
but society is pushing women to believe that that's their new role. The role she's playing is what the man's supposed to play. It's a gender role change that society shifted. It's a bamboozled psychological thing where people sit and they watch and it slowly changes. This is what the rich people do. But I'm not going into details because last time the details I got fucking cut off from YouTube for a week.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go through all that. But don't be mind fucked, y'all. Don't be mind fucked. Seriously. So next, we got coming up next tomorrow.
Peak 22.
Yeah, Peak 22 of the dating world. We're going to talk about more of this tomorrow. The dating world, where I can be a real savage on the show. We're going to talk more about this on Peak 22 tomorrow. 9 o'clock, y'all tune in and everything. And we got some big things coming up with Life Grind. Y'all stay tuned because we got more reality things coming up. Waiting for people to get new videos and release their shows. But we got big things coming up, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for Life Grind. This is Wine Therapy, y'all. Peace out. Good night, y'all.